Have you ever stopped to think about the future of the place you call home? Some states are facing challenges so great they could be on the brink of collapse. We'll delve into the factors pushing these states to the edge and explore the consequences. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about awareness. Get ready to be informed. Let's dive in. California, the Golden State, a place of dreams and opportunity. But for many, that dream is starting to feel out of reach. We've all seen the headlines: soaring housing costs, wildfires raging across the landscape, and a growing gap between the haves and have-nots. The cost of living in California is simply unsustainable for many families. Wildfires have become a terrifying reality, displacing families and leaving behind a trail of devastation. The question is, can California find a way to address these issues and reclaim its promise of opportunity for all? New York City, the city that never sleeps, a global hub of finance, culture, and ambition. But beneath the dazzling lights and towering skyscrapers, cracks are starting to show. The cost of living in New York has reached dizzying heights, making it nearly impossible for many to afford the rent, let alone a place of their own. The city's infrastructure is crumbling, its public transportation system is plagued by delays and breakdowns, and the threat of climate change looms large. Sea levels are rising, and the city's vulnerability to extreme weather events is becoming increasingly clear. The question is, can New York City find a way to address these challenges and maintain its status as a global powerhouse? Illinois, the land of Lincoln, a state rich in history and Midwestern charm. But beneath the surface, a financial crisis is brewing, one that threatens to shake the state to its core. Illinois has the unfortunate distinction of having the worst credit rating of any state in the nation. Years of overspending, coupled with a shrinking tax base, have left the state drowning in debt. The question is, can the state find a way to get its fiscal house in order before it's too late? Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, a place of industrial might and historical significance. But today, Pennsylvania faces a unique set of challenges that threaten its future prosperity. The decline of manufacturing, once the backbone of the state's economy, has left behind a trail of shuttered factories and struggling communities. The state's infrastructure is in dire need of repair. The opioid epidemic has ravaged communities across Pennsylvania. The question is, can Pennsylvania reinvent itself and create a brighter future for its citizens? Ohio, the heart of it all. A state known for its friendly people, its Midwestern values, and its crucial role in presidential elections. But beneath the surface of this seemingly idyllic state, a different story is unfolding. Ohio has been hit hard by the decline of manufacturing, leaving many of its cities struggling to adapt to a changing economic landscape. The opioid epidemic has also taken a devastating toll on Ohio, tearing families apart and straining the state's resources. The question is, can Ohio find a way to attract new industries, create jobs, and convince its young people to stay and build their futures in the Buckeye State? Michigan, the state that put America on wheels, a place synonymous with innovation, grit, and the roar of engines. But today, Michigan faces a different reality, one marked by economic hardship, urban decay, and an uncertain future. The decline of the auto industry hit Michigan harder than perhaps any other state. Michigan's infrastructure is crumbling, its schools are underfunded, and its residents are feeling the strain. The question is, can Michigan reinvent itself, diversify its economy, and restore its former glory? New Jersey, the Garden State, a place known for its beautiful beaches, its bustling cities, and its proximity to the Big Apple. But beneath the surface of this seemingly prosperous state, challenges are mounting, threatening to undermine its long-term sustainability. New Jersey has the unfortunate distinction of having the highest property taxes in the nation. The cost of living in New Jersey is among the highest in the nation, from housing to healthcare to everyday expenses. The state's infrastructure is aging, its transportation system is plagued by congestion, and its environment is threatened by pollution and the impacts of climate change. The question is, can New Jersey find a way to create a more sustainable future for its residents? Massachusetts, the cradle of liberty, a state steeped in history, home to world-renowned universities, and a hub of innovation and technology. But even in this state of intellectual and economic prowess, challenges are emerging that threaten to undermine its long-term prosperity. Massachusetts has a high cost of living, particularly in the Boston metropolitan area. The cost of everything from healthcare to childcare to everyday expenses is significantly higher in Massachusetts compared to many other states. The state is grappling with a growing income inequality gap, a shortage of affordable housing, and the need to invest in its aging infrastructure. The question is, can Massachusetts find a way to ensure that its prosperity is shared by all its residents? Virginia, the Old Dominion, a state steeped in history, home to stunning natural beauty and a key player in the nation's political landscape. But challenges threaten its long-term health and prosperity. The economy relies heavily on government spending. The state faces a growing urban-rural divide and a need to invest in education. Climate change impacts its coastline. Can Virginia diversify its economy and create a sustainable future? North Carolina, the Tar Heel state, known for its beautiful beaches, rolling mountains, and southern hospitality. But challenges are emerging, threatening its long-term well-being. The education system faces teacher shortages and funding cuts. There's a growing divide between urban and rural communities and the impacts of climate change. Can North Carolina create a brighter future for all its residents? Georgia, the Peach State, known for its southern hospitality, vibrant cities, and beautiful coastline. But challenges are emerging that threaten its long-term health and prosperity. Population growth strains infrastructure, resources, and social services. Education faces overcrowded classrooms, teacher shortages, and quality concerns. Income inequality and lack of affordable housing persist. Climate change brings severe storms, droughts, and rising sea levels. Can Georgia create a sustainable and equitable future for all? Florida, the Sunshine State, known for its beautiful beaches, warm climate, and laid-back lifestyle. But challenges threaten its long-term health and sustainability. The economy relies on tourism, vulnerable to hurricanes and pandemics. Florida faces rising sea levels and severe hurricanes. Intense heat waves are increasing. Income inequality is growing, and affordable housing is scarce. The healthcare system struggles with a growing, aging population. Can Florida create a sustainable, equitable future for all? Texas, the Lone Star State, a place known for its independent spirit, its booming economy, and its vast open spaces. But even in this state of boundless opportunity, challenges are emerging that threaten its long-term health and prosperity. Texas has long prided itself on its low taxes and business-friendly environment, but this approach has come at a cost. The state's investment in education, healthcare, and social services has lagged behind other states, leading to disparities in opportunity and outcomes for its residents. The question is, can Texas find a way to create a more sustainable and equitable future for all its residents? Arizona, the Grand Canyon State, a place known for its stunning natural beauty, its warm climate, and its laid-back lifestyle. But even in this state of awe-inspiring landscapes and sunny skies, challenges are emerging that threaten its long-term health and sustainability. Arizona is facing a water crisis of epic proportions. The Colorado River, a lifeline for the state, is drying up due to a combination of overuse, drought, and climate change. Arizona is grappling with a growing affordable housing crisis, driven by a combination of population growth, rising housing costs, and stagnant wages. The question is, can Arizona find a way to create a more sustainable and equitable future for all its residents? Nevada, the Silver State, known for its glittering casinos and desert landscapes. But challenges are emerging that threaten its sustainability. The economy relies on tourism and gaming, vulnerable to downturns. Nevada is facing a significant water crisis and grappling with growing income inequality. The healthcare system struggles to meet the needs of a growing population. Can Nevada create a sustainable and equitable future for all? As we've seen, the American landscape is changing, and some states are facing challenges that could impact their long-term well-being. From economic instability to climate change to social inequality, the issues are complex and interconnected. But this isn't about despair. It's about awareness. It's about understanding the challenges so we can make informed decisions about where we choose to live, work, and raise our families. Remember, knowledge is power. By shining a light on these issues, we can empower ourselves and our communities to create a brighter future for all Americans. Check out the link in the description to book your next adventure with Expedia and experience the same great service.